Hi. Hello.
It seems this device is not registered. For help, go to your Alexa app.
How about now?
Ah, yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you put power into the microphone receiver, it works. It's pretty cool.
Number one, check power supply. I like your
Uh,
dragon.
Thank you very much. He's my mate. I haven't
It's
got a name for him yet. The
Need a special
nameless. The nameless.
nameless.
Yeah.
Well,
How
you
have you
need.
been?
I've been fine, but today's a bit of a shit day for various reasons. But
Okay.
yeah, I've been very good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Um,
So,
a lot more resilient, I think I would say.
yeah,
Mm.
then what?
A lot more resilient than before.
Okay. What energy does that carry with it compared to before?
Um, Acceptance, peace, just being in the now. Um, None of it matters. It's all a lot of shit. Yeah,
That's
whatever.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How would you like to go a little bit deeper around nothing matters?
Okay. Okay.
Don't have to.
I know. I know. Intrigued.
Okay, cool.
Don't need
All
those.
right. So if you just land yourself, get yourself comfortable, you know the drill in terms of stillness and silence, and just feel the silence and stillness. Breathing into the lower abdomen, relaxing the jaw. Give yourself
It
this.
seems this device is not registered. For help,
Give you.
go to your
Excuse
Alexa
me.
app.
That's all right.
I'm not alone. Let me just pull that plug out. Okay.
You're not wrong. All right, so let's land here. In this instant moment, Debbie, I'm going to try and introduce you to something that's always been here in the stillness and the silence. Nothing to be afraid of because it's not something that can be comprehended. There aren't words for it. Are you open to that? Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. All right. This
Yeah.
can feel a little bit disorientating to start with, but just know you're safe. You're sitting there in your own home, presumably. Yeah. And I've known you long enough to know that you can handle this. All right.
Okay.
Right. Now the scare's over. So, in the oneness of this instant, the only thing that's actually real and not connected to any other instant, feel it. And to help you feel it without going into the past or the future, what do you believe?
What do I believe?
Yeah, without going into a past or the future, the things that aren't real.
That we're just here now. That's right.
Okay.
Just in this moment.
Now, okay, lovely. Now, who's the we you're referring to?
All of us,
Okay.
all the people I have contact with.
Okay. So without language, who's the we you're referring to? Stay there, stay there, stay there. Don't do anything with it. Without language, what do you believe? Because all words are just made up, aren't they? The whole lot is just a fabrication. Because in this directness, in this instant, in this isness, this moment, what's happening in it? What's actually going on? What's changing? What's moving? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay, let's just sit in it without pushing or pulling it. Just like you're watching the sunset. You don't need to move or open your eyes or do anything. I'm just going to continue with my message. In this directness, in the silence of what is. And as you listen to the silence, the gaps between my words and under my words, now you're connected to the single energy that is. You see, my words are the silence as well, isn't it? It's all of it. But the mind has to grab one end or the other. It doesn't know this middle bit. That's why it's given up. For no reason, because that's just a thought, any reason that may arise. And there's a clarity in this nothingness that is always here. There's an intelligence behind it that just words aren't enough, or just no. So without language, what are you experiencing? That's awesome. Uh,
Nothing.
Is that all right?
Mm. That was a word.
Yeah. Doesn't it muddy it? I know we know this whole framework of language and beliefs and thoughts and concepts and laws and contracts. So it's all made up human words, but it's all we know. So we believe we are it, which is why, because all those words are stored as thoughts. When the thoughts spin up and the words start flowing or the pictures start coming, we think we have to do that, or we think it's real. What's between absolute and relative?
Nothing.
Beautiful.
As soon as we say nothing, then the head starts saying, "What kind of nothing?"
Yeah, well,
Nothing.
it has to grab an end to understand it. It can't understand
Yeah.
nothing because all it knows is knowing.
Yeah.
It can't unknow.
There's a nothing that you don't have a word for.
Yeah. Isness,
Mm.
love,
Nowness.
energy. boundlessness, namelessness, everything, all of it, none of it. Fuck it. It's a playground. It's a playground now, isn't it?
Inner space.
Yeah. So what could you actually do about anybody else?
Sort of. Nothing.
Yeah, it's real, isn't it? It's sobering. It's already done, whatever it is.
Mm.
What's between family and no family?
Peace.
All right, so that's something you learned, that word. What's between family and no family
Between
in this
family and
instantness, in this directness?
nothing.
Mm. It's just a
Nothing.
construct, isn't it? And we let it
Yeah.
cripple us.
Yeah.
We believe it's real and we have to maintain it with everything we've got, and we'll be judged if we don't. And it's
And
not,
we're
nothing's even
frightened.
happening, is it?
No. No. We're scared not to belong.
What is?
We are. We are scared.
Now look for the we you're
We
referring to. Uh, See how the mind needs to understand it, so it's labeled it already. It's brought
already.
you in though. It's giving you a we instead of an I. So, but find what it's telling you is real.
What is real? You can exist
Beautiful,
without it all.
beautiful.
Mm.
And
You can
nothing, and
without
nothing
it.
isn't it either.
No.
Watch this. Just look up over your screen. So nice and still, but you're looking around your room. I want you to keep nice and still, keep the breathing going and relax the jaw. Now just open your eyes and let seeing happen without labeling what's being seen. And as you're seeing without labeling, you're also hearing is, well, you're not seeing, seeing is happening without labeling. Let hearing happening without labeling, and let feeling happen without labeling, and let smelling happen without labeling, and let taste happen without labeling, and let thoughts arise without labeling. Have you ever seen anything funnier, more meaningless? If thoughts aren't real, how did it get there?
Also noisy.
And that's all right, because that's just the character of Enid. It's not in between the faults you know now, you're aware of. Because watch this, Enid. In 3 seconds, you can go straight there. No labels, no beliefs. Well done, darling. That's beautiful. How are you feeling?
Neutral. Nothing going on.
Can you find me a thought?
Thought. These bits of paper are really noisy visually.
Yeah. What value are they bringing?
Confusion.
Just words, just words,
Stress,
words. And if you
expectation.
don't know it, you're judged. It's horrendous, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
And we do
Yeah.
it to our kids from 5 years old. Test them and
Yeah. Measure them, judge them.
have expectations of them,
Mm.
control them.
Suppress them, shape them.
But all of this is just words. It's all just what happened. So it's irrelevant. We don't need to wallow in that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's not this, is it?
No, not now. It's all gone.
Cool.
All we ever have, you're right, all we ever have is now. This. And this moment.
This is, but the reason I use this, Enid, because now implies time. It implies a snapshot.
Yeah.
And then that's just automatic pilot. That's sort of mind how it works because it has to take, it can only take snapshots. It
Yeah.
can't remember everything. So it only takes snapshots and then the rest of the story is made up and you have a life.
Yeah.
And all the good bits you try and project into the future so you have them and keep them. And all the bad bits you project into the future so that you avoid them or never get them. And
Well,
that whole life of avoidance and seeking is just thought. There's nothing actually. Now I'm going to give you 1 second to drop into it.
okay.
Yeah. Or even all that, what I just said was a story. Words are just,
Photographs, a big box of
yeah,
photographs.
but it's not even nothing. You don't have to worry about maintaining the character of Enid. It's exhausting, right? Go and have a play, all right? And be gentle. And just keep, if you think you're having no thoughts, that's a thought.
Mm.
All right?
Trying to meditate, trying really hard to meditate.
What's between meditate and not meditate?
What's between meditate and not meditate? What's between? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. What's the answer to everything? Nothing.
Bingo. I would love, I'm going to send you this video, right? Private. The link isn't searchable on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube, but it's on my private bit, right? And only me and you have the link. We'll have the link.
Okay.
I'm going to make what I send you look pretty because this is a head-popping awakening. And I would I'd be very open into clicking the at an appropriate time where there isn't time, changing it from a private to a public video if it's something you was comfortable of, because I think it's absolutely stunning. And I think and hope that when you watch it back, I know you'll have the link in a couple of hours, when you watch it back, when you meditate with it, that just know that the only way other people can connect with it is by not looking for it.
Of course.
But you understand that, don't you?
Well, yeah, would there be any other way?
That's right. That's right. So know that whatever the mind wants to do, it doesn't know sharing. It doesn't know unconditional love. It only knows love for itself. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't know unknowing. And to demonstrate, to have things like this, and this was a cracker, to have things like this so beautiful, to share and to give some people in moments of darkness, maybe a bit of hope. And it's not that there's anything to be had or gained. There's just know that the life isn't the life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it resets every instant,
It
isn't it?
resets every instant. I like that. Every instant is fresh.
Yeah.
The only carryover is going on in your head, isn't it?
It's not even your head. Even that's the mind going, it's my head. I'm in here doing shit. Nothing. Even that's a thought.
It's my reality. I made it.
Yeah. But what's behind the word reality?
What's behind
What's
mine?
behind the word I who
Uh,
made it? You think you made this, do you? The isness? See how the mind works?
yeah.
Bonkers.
So egocentric, aren't we?
The character is, the conditioned mind is, it's not our fault. And
That's
everybody has a conditioned character. It's just unfortunate that the other 8.3 billion people think they are it.
it's my reality, not theirs.
Yeah, they all think they're the center of the universe. We can't all be the center of the universe, can we? You okay?
Yeah, I think for me, the message I got when I was with you before, that even your own birth isn't about you, that was a real one.
Why is it a big thing if a fish is born?
It's not, is it? It's more about the
Not
mother.
unless you
You are a fish.
hang on. No, if it's your fish, you bought it, and then you gave birth to its babies, you named them all, and then another fish ate them all.
Ah.
Yeah. See, the identity, you've become fish lady. You've created a story about fish, and all that's happened is a fish has eaten another fish. But you named little Charlie Fish, so it feels like, oh, party is gone.
Yeah.
And it's just a thought.
Just a thought about a process. Well, I mean, it's just a process,
That's right.
and you've made it
You
mean
may
something.
observed it.
Made
You
it
observed it.
mean something, and nothing
Yeah.
means it.
Visualize a lion attacking and eating a zebra, but without those words, any words, without any words.
It's just is.
Doesn't matter if you put 1% or 100% of your effort into stopping lions eating zebras. You create a cause, a poster, you know. It's just the story of that shouldn't happen. It doesn't meet my expectations. And that's just another thought. And the suffering, what's between suffering and not suffering? Without a past or a future, what is suffering?
Only of the moment. If it's occurring in that moment.
But if it's occurring in that moment, it's the past because you're already aware of it. So that's it occurring. And then all of a sudden the mind's grabbed it, put a story around it, parked it in the brain, added it to your imaginary timeline, and now it's real.
Yeah. Analyzed it and given it meaning. This shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening. Yeah.
It only knows what it knows. So whatever this is has to fit in with a story of the character of Enid's combined learned experiences.
Yep. Okay.
And that's it. And you don't need to spend any more time in the indirectness, because find me a next.
It's here. No, it's not.
Where?
Gone.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah. And it's okay, isn't it? Isn't it better than okay?
It's very peaceful.
There you go. Don't stop speaking now. Give yourself a gift. Close your eyes. Feel the energy without meaning, without purpose, without maintenance, without drama. And you'll feel sensations with this energy you're connected to. And if you remove the word sensations, what's next? Let it come. Relax.
Just being.
Can you hear clearly now? Like a permanent high frequency humming or buzzing, or it's just all it is. It's everything. And that's the isness. That's all the energy there is. It's not separate from you. It's not called Enid. It's not called dog. To visualize a massive 200-year-old British oak tree. Still moving at the same time. This is where the bullshit dies, sister. Okay. Seeing what you've been missing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to own that as well and be okay with it, because it's just a story now. And it doesn't need anything or anyone or anywhere or any reason. It just is. And all the badness is as well, isn't it? And all the goodness is as well, isn't it? That's right. Who knows? Why are we judging everything?
What's
Why
good
do we
was
allow the mind to grab it? Why can't we just observe isness without labeling it? And an important message for the seeker is a life of seeking never ends, but it only ends when we stop trying to stop. Because it already is. What was funny?
What are you seeking? It's already here.
Ta-da! She's back.
Yeah,
Welcome.
the privilege we get to be.
You know,
Yeah,
is there anything to know about what this is? This immediacy.
just got to be in it.
Yeah, but we get stuck in the words.
Yeah,
It's
stuck in
just a never-ending unfolding of nothingness.
what a privilege.
Mm.
What a ride.
That's awesome, darling. So what's between doing and not doing?
Being.
What is that without words? Ta-da! Well done. Do you have any useless, pointless questions for me? Because I don't have any for you.
No, I haven't got anything left.
All
Because
right.
of words, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Any problems in your life?
Oh,
So-called life that you can't handle or that are going to get you down?
yeah.
What's the you anyway? It's going to get down. What is unhappy without a past and a future?
Hmm.
What's between happy and unhappy?
Expectations.
Just thoughts. It's always the same.
Yeah.
The future, that is. Expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it awesome that you now can distinguish that? And it'll take a little time to integrate and settle down, but you can just laugh at anything it comes up with. Anything, because it's any word, anything that can be written down or anything that can be drawn is just a lie.
Yes, yeah, I like words. I'm a wordy person, so that's really a
Yeah.
big one
That's
to me.
screwed you, innit?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It's like your life's gone on mute. Glenn will be happy.
Oh,
All right, mate. You're good?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pleased. I'm pleased.
You, how are you?
I'm not on me, thank you.
All right.
Everything is not going to plan, which is perfect. We just moved last week or week before. We moved off the boat.
Oh,
Ooh, no, it's good. It's planned. We're in the same marina complex place, but we kind of chopped them in for like one of the lodge homes here on the park homes because just too much work for me on the boats. It's too hard. Two of them anyway.
that boat was beautiful, but
Yeah.
you created a similar space somewhere
Well, behind the boxes at the minute, behind the dragon,
behind the dragon.
he's a box hider, that dragon at the minute. Right.
Mm.
Great. You're great. You're great. Everything's great.
Yep.
Everything's made up.
Nothing means anything.
No, you're not really interacting with anyone.
Well, are we really here, actually?
That's right.
I suppose we are.
The awakeness is always here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so are always the beliefs in the character of Enid. But that's okay because now you can just laugh at the lying. I would you know Eckhart. What does he call it? The pain body,
The pain body. Yeah.
like a separate entity. It's not you, but that's what you've been living in. Or sorry, that's what some people have been living in.
Mm.
And it's not. I mean, what's between body and no body? What happens upstairs, Enid, when you go there?
What happens where?
When up here, when you go and look between what's between body and no body?
there's like this very confused monkey running around the attic trying to find the right book.
What's happening without language?
Open-mindedness.
Beautiful. No thoughts, no expectations. The mind is at rest because it's here, it's in the body in this instant. There's nothing for it to think about, doesn't need to be safe. It knows it's connected with the five senses now. It's watching itself, the thoughts now. It knows it's lost its power. And that's why it feels different. I don't know if, I do know that you know what I mean, but the words just do something, Enid. And that's the identity falling away. The expectations dissolving. The freedom reappearing. The spontaneity arising. The isness showing its face.
It's bad news for the ego, isn't it?
It's the death of it. It's game over.
Death of the ego, right? Okay.
Yeah. And not a mushroom in sight. Ah, all right, mate. Enjoy your new brain. But you're now not blinded, and that's cool, okay?
Yeah,
We don't do beliefs. The mind's just a hoarder.
it
That's all
is.
it is. It's just a hoarder.
It is.
And all words are just pointing. They're pointers to something. They're not anything. They're pointers to the isness. All of them.
That was.
According to someone, and then we've all had to learn it. That 200, that still and moving 200-year-old oak tree, connect with it again.
Mm-hmm.
Still and moving, magical, mystical, wise, deep rooted. Did you just learn it was a tree? What is it?
It's just there.
Mm.
It's just there.
Beautiful. Like everything.
Mm.
For no reason. Mm. All right. All right, I'll speak to you in another 3 months.
Okay.
Give me a shout if you've got any problems, okay? I'll drop you a message in a couple of hours, just make sure you've landed okay. But the second you try and do something with this, you lose it.
Yeah.
Or you can't see it, I should say. You can't, there's nothing to lose, but you're separate again. You think you're an object, a subject object, and it's separate from what is.
I just feel there's a space that I can float into.
Yeah.
Space
So what's happening without language?
without language.
I feel like a blah, blah, space, blah, blah, space, blah, space, words, words, words. Your mind's creating new beliefs around the unknowable. Just watch that, okay?
Yep. Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to unsee it.
Okay. No more words.
Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well done.